I think we're live. What? Oh my goodness. We're live. We're live. We're live. It's buffering. Is everyone there? Hello? During this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars. Okay. So that's that. Think we're up and at 'em. Good morning. Oh, good morning from YouTube. Good morning. Oh, there is everybody. There they are. Good morning, Dean. Good morning. Good morning. This is what we call in the industry a cold open. It's an open where it's just cold, just raw, just kind of like a hard a hard morning or a hard open. Whereas a soft open would be like the intro and a supporter saying, "Please welcome." But this is more of a hard open, not a soft open. So so yeah, rise and shine. Happy Ugly Monday. Hello, good morning. Is it cold out? It's 24 degrees here. Oh yeah, very cold here indeed. There's plenty of snow, and the dogs just want to run around in it. Um, Colby has decided. So Colby is known as the poop eater here at the Blizzard House. So every time Colby goes outside, his entire face is covered in snow because he's still looking for poop underneath of the snow, and it's the grossest thing. And I always have to wipe his face off. Um, Good morning. It's a messy Monday. Yeah, it's an ugly Monday today here. I feel ugly this Monday. I don't usually. I always try to like pretend that Monday is like. I'm like, all right, here we go. It's Monday, and I'm like, I get like all hyped up, but no, it's truly an ugly Monday. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, so I'm a little grouchy, but we're gonna get through it. You are not ugly, Carrie says. Thank you, Carrie. Well, today we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. She is live from her kitchen as well. You might know her as Lady Di. Some of you might know her as Dirty Sugar. But please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Diana.
Good
What?
morning. Uppie, uppie,
Good
uppie. I gotta fix
morning.
this. Good morning. Yeah,
Hey,
so you
Grandma.
guys got us today. I gotta fix that light. Hold on. You know what? I got the light up really high today. I think
Mm.
that's way too high. I don't know what I'm not real techie, although I did fix my sound issue. So that was good.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, my grandma was having. I don't. That's weird that would do that. Where
I
like
know, I
all
know.
the sound was going to one headphone. Like, cause like I don't even know a circumstance where you'd want
I
all of the
know.
audio to go into one
My right
headphone.
ear was all, and I said
Right.
to you, Michael, what's wrong? And I clicked a bunch of buttons, and it said sound,
Yeah.
and there was a balance, where you see like if you're doing treble and bass on different things, and you go to the right
Right.
or the left, and it was all the way to the right. And I
Yeah.
thought, well, that doesn't seem right. Put it in the middle. I got sound on both sides, so that's good. I'm
Yeah, that's
learning.
good. Yeah.
I'm learning.
Um,
So nice to see everybody. I'm not usually here and or up and or dressed.
I was gonna say,
This
what time
early.
do you usually wake up?
Whenever I feel like it.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I know,
That
I know.
sounds
I,
nice.
I I try to get up the latest, like 8, because then, but like
Latest
I like,
8.
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean,
If
I
I
could
if I
sleep
could
till
wake up
9:30 or
whenever,
10.
yeah,
I,
oh my gosh,
yeah,
I would be sleeping in every morning.
yeah. Now you know what it is. When you get up that late, it's 12 before you know it. And
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then half the day is done, Dean, because like five,
Yeah,
6 o'clock.
but then you can party all night.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I'd
Mm,
rather be snuggled in my bed and nice and warm, relaxing. So it, I'm trying to get on
everyone,
a schedule. If I get up and come out here with my pajamas on,
mhm.
they're staying on all day. It's not good. So I try to get up every morning. I don't care if it's at 8 or 6 or 10, but get dressed, go in the bathroom, wash my hands and face, brush my teeth, your whole routine. And then I come out and then I'm
Mm.
okay because I get dressed. But if I don't get dressed, forget
That's a
it.
good point. I feel like with the pandemic, we all built some bad habits because when it was like, oh wait, I can just stay home and do school, then I was like, I'll just be in
Right.
my pajamas all day, and then
Yeah.
it's like, no, and now I have to get up and go to school, and just putting like showering just feels like a task
Right,
because
right,
it's
right,
like it feels so like a whole thing because it's like I haven't showered in 2 years,
right. Yeah.
on a
It's
regular
hard to get back.
basis at least. Yeah.
I
Everyone's
see people
asking where oh, go
about
ahead.
my knee. I see a lot of people asking about my knee.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
lot
how's your
better.
knee?
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot better. I'll tell you. So it was a week ago yesterday that I gave way. And I iced it. I got my little walker. It's close by, but I will walk them without it. Yeah, I think I just pulled or strained a muscle or ligament. I don't know. There's a lot of things in there, Dee. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
God gave us this body, and
Right.
every little single part is important. Did you
Mhm.
ever like stub your toe and then you're hobbling around, and so everything is connected. And man, whatever was connecting that knee, boy, it but I iced it, I
No.
kept icing it and kept it up. But now, I'm trying to move it gradually. There's certain, things when I move a certain way, I get that twinge and I back off. See,
Mm,
my downfall was that I wasn't like that before. Like I knew it was getting sore. Every once in a while it'll do it. But I kept pushing and pushing. I don't stop. And because I pushed it too far, I think that's why it got so inflamed. So now
mm.
listen to your body, Dean.
Yeah.
Listen
Yeah,
to
I
your
would love to listen to my body. My body's telling me to go back to bed. Um,
but you can't. I got my new shirt on. I see you got red on today too.
oh yeah, what's your
Yeah.
shirt? Oh, I
I
love You
said,
Get
never
Away
you
From
get away
Me.
from me. This is the new one. I ordered it. It came really fast. I was surprised. I was happy. I love
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. I have all my Valentine's
So
decorations up.
is that on the store currently right now
Yes,
that people
yes.
can
I mean,
buy for
I don't.
Valentine's Day?
Yes. Well, I did, but
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
I
so
just to make
yeah,
sure.
that's a good little plug. Like we could say if you're looking for a nice Valentine's Day shirt for a loved one, or if you're a dad out there and you want to get your lady a nice
Something
shirt,
special. But it does say
or
I love you. It does say I love you. Get away from me. So
right.
if he get, if he gives it to her, he's gonna have to see that. I love you. Just get away from me. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But
But so
yeah,
that'll be available at onefunnymotherstore.com. So you can go and you can check that
yes.
out.
Some people said
Um,
they got their busy shirts and they got their stuff.
mhm,
So yeah,
and then
I
arrives today.
thought when I ordered it, it came really quickly. I I was impressed. They're getting really good, and your mom's doing a
Oh
great
wait,
job. And
someone said, wait, you bought that shirt? That's true. Wait,
well,
why did
I know
you?
I no 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 no. So I have a very special code
Oh, that's right.
that
That's right.
I
You have
put
your
in.
own.
Anything for me, I don't have to pay for. What was happening because of inventory? I would take things, or she would give them to me, and then it would mess up the inventory. So she said, "Look,
Right, right, right.
just go on the store, order it, blah blah blah."
Yo,
And
that code, it must be like priceless though. Like if that
it
code ever
is.
got out,
But
it would
but no,
break
I've
it
I've
would
been
break the
given
website.
strict instructions. So I can I can order whatever I want for me, free of charge. But I like to order things, gifts for people.
Right.
And your mom said to me, look, I'm not buying your Christmas presents, your birthday presents. You got to pay for them. So I have a different code. I get a discount. I
Yeah.
do get
The
a
dirty
discount
sugar
for
code. Yeah. It's the dirty sugar code. Yeah.
So I have a
Don't
different
leak the
code if
code.
I no. So I, have a different code that if I'm buying a gift for, a family member or a friend that I'm going to give to them from me, then I do pay. Yeah. So no, it works out good. But it was interesting because, I was looking forward to getting like before your mom would give it to me. Now I got a package coming. It's exciting.
Oh, that's
You
good.
open it up and you say, oh, look, I got this and I got that. I got another mug. I got this. I got the hoodie. I got the gray hoodie with the wine compass on the back. I love that. I love that. Yeah.
You know what's really cool about the tracking nowadays? Some of the tracking, like with the
Yeah.
packages, you can actually follow the car, like it'll show you where the truck is and
It
like
gets
how
real. Right, right,
far.
right.
It gets so specific. It'll tell you the
Yeah.
guy's name. It's like
Yes.
John will be there
It's
in
true.
20 minutes. I'm like, oh, thank God, John. You have that thing I bought. It's
It's
crazy how
funny.
specific.
It's funny that you say that because last week, because of my knee, I didn't go out and
Mm.
I needed my Walmart order. So I had it delivered. I haven't had it delivered for a long time because to me, that was like an outing. I would go pick it up curbside, didn't have to get out of my car, get near anyone, but I would just back up and they come, they ask your name at the window and, then they put it in the trunk. So, but this past week I did that. And like you said, they'll send me a text. Brian is like on his way. He'll be there in 15 minutes. And you could actually see Brian's car. There's this thing
Mhm.
you hit, where he's at in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
pretty
a
cool.
lot of people are saying that they enjoy tracking. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
it's like tracking Santa Claus, you know?
Yes. Yeah. That's a
Like
great.
it's like I don't know what it is. It's like you like to know when this your thing is gonna arrive.
Right. Right.
Um,
Right. Yeah.
but sometimes it makes me crazy because sometimes it'll say, "Oh, your package is gonna get delivered today," and then like it might be like they're actually gonna deliver it tomorrow. But it makes me crazy because all day that's all I'm thinking about.
Right.
I'm like, "Oh, I got this package coming. I got this package coming."
The
Um,
worst is when it says it was delivered
oh
and
yeah,
you
and you're
didn't
like,
get it. And
and you
you
didn't
didn't
get
get
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to Brooke the other day.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, it may come a day or two later, but I get nervous because you think, oh, did it go to somebody else? Is it lost? Stuck in a truck? Did somebody steal it?
yeah.
It's crazy. Although, you know what they're doing now, and the Walmart guy, he did it. Um, I wasn't at the door when he came. Usually I'm there, but I wasn't. And then
Mhm.
all of a sudden I got this text that says your Walmart order is delivered. And when you click it, he takes a picture of it on your step.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like UPS, but Walmart does that now, and I could see all my groceries. Well, I gotta go get them. That was good.
Y it's funny, there was a thing where some of the delivery guys would take pictures, like, get in the picture, and almost take, like, a selfie, and then yeah, and then when you go and click the picture,
That's
he's
cute.
like,
You get
"Yo,
to
what's
see,
up?"
yeah,
Yeah,
you get to see Brian or Joe or Susie or whoever. Right, right, right. Yeah,
right,
that's cute. That's cute. I like that.
but,
But
everyone's asking where my mom is,
oh yeah,
so she had the show last night, I believe in Pittsburgh with My Name Is Not Mom, which
yeah.
it sounds like some of you got to see her last night. So that sounds pretty good. Hope the show I heard the show went really well, so that's good. Um, and this morning I think she's headed to Tampa today. Um, so she
Well,
was like, "All right, Dean."
she's already there, Dean. She traveled last night.
Oh, okay. So she's already in Tampa today.
Yes, she is in Tampa, but she's doing a conference. Another one of those
Yes.
corporate conferences.
So she was like, "All right, Dean and Lady Di, it's your time to cover for the morning show. We're not gonna I don't know if we'll go the whole hour just because I have quite a bit of homework to do today. Um, but yeah. But we're having a good time here.
I
Does
was
she know you're
thinking,
on here? Yeah, she does. What did you say, Grandma?
yeah, I was just thinking this morning when I was getting up about our conversation yesterday and about the saying, the thing that I said to you, and you said, well, what is
No.
that?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, oh, all right, let me see if I can remember it. Yeah, I forget what we were
Think
talking
about,
about, but we were talking about snow. I think maybe we were talking about the snow or something. But then my grandma goes, "Yeah, it was the straw that broke the camel's back." And I was like, "Whoa. Let's back it up a minute." I was like,
what do you say?
yeah, how does a straw break a camel's back? That doesn't make any sense. And I had never, this is a phrase I'd never heard before. At first, Grandma, I thought you were literally talking crazy. I thought you were just like, about the mouse that if you give a mouse a cookie, like I thought you were just like speaking gibberish. I was like, that doesn't sound right. But then I looked it up and I was like, oh no, this is actually an actual phrase. I'm pretty sure I looked it up while we were on the phone. I was like, is she going nuts?
Or the last straw, This is the last straw, right.
Yeah,
and so
but
I had to
apparently
explain.
so that's the old school way of saying it's like the last straw, as you say, it's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, when you guys were little, evidently your mother doesn't or did not, during your childhood or growing up, say those little sayings to you. Because when, I think it was Jacqueline, I was there one time watching you guys. Your mom was in the city doing stuff in New York, and you guys they were hungry. They're always hungry when you're little. And so I said, I'm going to fix your lunch. And I said, Jacqueline, she kept coming over. Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? And I said, no. I said, hold your horses. She looked on both sides of her. And then she looks at me. She said, what horses?
She's like, Grandma, what do you mean?
Yeah. And then you, well, you're not going to remember this, but you were a baby. You were in the car seat, and you and I were going somewhere. You're sitting in the back. And I just strapped you in, got in the driver's seat, and was ready to drive. And I'm looking at you, and all of a sudden I see this fly buzzing around you. And I turned around, and I'm going like this. I'm going, shoo, fly, shoo. And you lifted up your leg, and you pointed with your finger, and you said, shoo, fly, shoo.
I'm surprised you got your leg up that high for your
Yeah. And that's the bad leg.
Careful. Yeah, that's the bad leg. Yeah, be careful.
That's the bad leg. Yeah, I'm getting more range of movement on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Shoe, fly, shoe.
I'm on a stool. I could go right back. You're right about that.
I know. We should just make a whole book of grandmom sayings.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I was just trying to get that fly away from you, and you took it literally,
Yeah.
Shoo, fly, shoo.
Fly, shoo. The straw that broke the camel's back. We have
hold your horses.
Hold your horses. But do you remember there's another story about when you were making like macaroni and cheese or something, and you were like, Brooke, this is gonna knock your socks off. And she was like, I don't want my socks off.
She did. She said that to me. But I don't want my socks off. Right. I said, this is going to be the best mac and cheese you ever had. It's going to knock your socks off.
Oh, and someone else said shark it. Yeah, we could use shark it.
Yeah, that's
a good one. All right, I gotta let these dogs out. They're freaking out.
But although shark it is not in the dictionary, give an explanation like you would have for the straw that broke the camel's back. Although maybe, hey, look, Webster may get a hold of shark it and start putting it in there with it. Webster had, or, you could look up the straw that broke the camel's back. If you look up shark it, I'm sure it's not going to say to get rid of things. So
maybe we should make that. Maybe we should make a whole book that has, so for kids that has,
explanations for us.
so that it's like a dictionary for young kids
That's
so
a
that
good
they can
idea.
translate all their grandmom and grandpops. Be like,
Yeah,
all right, when they're saying,
but this.
the straw that broke my camel's back, they mean this. Yeah.
But I think about today what you kids say, which is unfamiliar to me. Like, you know, uh, what are some of the things they say?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
like
maybe
yeek. Remember Jacqueline? They were saying yeek. Was it yeet? Yeet,
yeet,
yeet, yeet,
yeet, yeet.
yeet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe we need to have some sort of like translator, like a Google Translate. So like when we say, oh, something's like dope, or like when something's
Yeah,
sick,
see, I don't
like
yeah, like
you're like, what,
when
you got the
I
flu? Like,
yeah. We use words like, "Oh, that's so sharp. That's sharp," or "it was cool. Man, that's really
mm,
sharp. Like that was the best. You got a new car. Man, that's really sharp." It's I'm digging it. Those kinds of things. My
I'm digging
dad
it.
used to say, or Aunt Florence used to say, "Now you're cooking with the gas. Like you were on fire. You were doing
What
good."
what does that mean?
Yeah. Well,
Now you're cooking with the
cooking with the
gas.
gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you're cooking with the gas. In other words, you were moving. You were doing things. You were hot. Yeah. We had a lot of sayings,
Oh,
but
so okay. Everyone's commenting their I like these little sayings, but a penny for your thoughts,
a
or
penny for your thoughts.
uh
Yeah. What else? What
someone
else we got?
someone said, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Have you ever heard that one before? If
Wasn't something I
wishes,
heard a lot, but I have heard it. If wishes were horses,
then beggars would
beggars
ride.
would ride. No.
Yeah. But yeah, no, nowadays we have like, we're gonna spill the tea, or like,
Well, you would say to the kids, "Don't spill the beans. Don't spill the beans."
oh, yeah,
Literally.
yeah. So I guess
You
I
know,
guess that's your, yeah.
yeah,
Spill the
don't
beans. Ours is like, we're gonna spill the tea.
would spill the
Yeah.
tea.
Well, it's like a similar thing. Like tea means like, oh, drama. And so like when you spill the tea, you're like spilling the drama.
Oh, I didn't know that. See,
Like
yeah,
you're
it's
yeah.
interesting, but I'm sure my parents had different words as well that their generation used. So I guess it changes. But some of them I think have been like the straw that broke the camel's back. I think that goes back like forever. Um,
I'm
but
smelling what you're cooking.
I'm smelling what you're cooking. I never heard that before. That's a good
Don't
one.
cry. Oh, don't cry over spilled milk.
Spilled milk. That was a good one. Have you heard that one? I guess you did, right?
Oh,
Don't cry over.
no. This lady said, the saying "don't cry over spilled milk" took on a whole different meaning when I was breastfeeding at work.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, better than oh, the bee's knees.
Yeah,
The
no,
heck is
that's an
that?
old one. The bee's knees. I'm not sure. Or the pot calling the kettle black. So the pot, would get real dark.
Right.
There's a lot of things.
Someone
Dig
said,
it,
"Lady
dig
Di,
it.
you're
Here.
you're speaking my language."
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
this is like some old lady talk.
Yeah, but it's not old lady. It's your generation. So I think it's now when you have kids, you're
Yeah,
going to say, when I was young, this is, and gosh only knows what your kids are going to be saying,
yeah.
with technology and all this stuff. Everything just changes. You know what I get? Not that I get, but I guess it's harder for me. Some of the new words, uh, like this metaverse, like
Oh,
meta,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
when you go on Facebook, I think it's Facebook, when it first comes up at the bottom it says meta, and I'm thinking, why
Yeah.
is it saying that? It's Facebook. Don't confuse me. I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
All the meta, yeah. Oh, grandma, I hope one day you get to I hope one day you get to experience the metaverse. I think it's gonna be really cool. Basically, it's like we're all gonna be in virtual reality, and I think,
Yeah, but I'd rather be with you than have you visit with me virtually. I mean, look, I understand there's a time
yeah,
and a place. If I can't get out or I can't see you, that's wonderful. But otherwise, come and see me. Drive
Right.
over. Bring me some cake. Come and sit down and make me laugh. Take me out to lunch.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
I think I
personal,
think
personal.
I think the idea is that like if we were in the metaverse,
Right.
we could both play tennis together. Because
Yeah, well,
like
that would never happen.
that's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying.
not going to play.
Like
Well, that I could see.
we might not be able to both like I
To
would
do
crush
that.
you. I would absolutely destroy you in tennis. But in the
That's true.
metaverse,
That's
we
true.
both stand a chance. Like we have like some even like because it's
Right.
virtual reality.
All
It's
right.
like it's
Well,
not
I'll accept that. I will accept
right.
that. That's true. All right. So, and as I said, it does have its place, I think, and it would
Yeah,
be a good thing in certain instances. But there's nothing like the human connection, Dean. To
yeah.
me,
Well,
like when you
I think that they're we're trying. I think that their goal with the metaverse is to try and bring that experience, like that human connection experience, to technology. Where like we could both be put some glasses on and we'd see each other and we would feel as if we're both in the same room.
right,
Um,
right,
so I think that's their goal is to bring a more of that human connection to the
right.
internet.
And I understand, but like I said, there's still nothing like being there.
Yeah.
I don't think you could ever. It's the touch, because when you touch someone and you feel their hand, or you know, they put their arm around you and you just cuddle and watch TV together, whatever it might be. I don't know that would be the same,
Yeah.
you know. So I just think that that's important.
Well, see,
But
what's even crazier is they have things like it's called haptic feedback. So like you wear like a vest, and when you're in the metaverse, let's say someone reaches out and touches like your character in the metaverse, you would feel it in real life
like when you go to Disney
because
and you're on those rides and they got water squirting in your face, or they got the wind blowing, or it feels like somebody's grabbing your leg. Didn't you ever do a ride in
yeah,
Disney?
yeah.
And they have
It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like that, yeah.
right, right, right.
So like you would be able to feel, if you wanted to hold someone's hand, you would be able to feel it. Or if you punch someone in the chest, they would feel it on
You mean
their
if I wanted
side.
to punch you in the face?
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like in the internet, you would be in the metaverse, you would be able to punch me in the face and I would feel it.
Well, I don't know about that. I just, I don't know. There's
Yeah.
just something. Did you ever, when, they say that when you hug someone,
Mhm.
it lifts your endorphins, that
There's like a
it gives,
chemical response.
yes, yes. And that the longer the hug, and I mean, I don't know if you ever held somebody for a length of time. Like
Mhm.
when I don't see somebody for a really long time, because you go up to people and you hug them and say, "Oh, hi," and then you start chit chatting. But other times when you hug somebody and you really hug them and you hold on, it just feels so good. So, a lot of that is missing, I think, with the pandemic, because families can't be together or loved ones don't see each other. They live far, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know that that's going to be the same, Dean.
I wonder if like uh a lot of people say, like the pandemic, really put a stress on people's mental health, their physical health. And I wonder if
Right.
it's because there's been a lack of hugs. And I wonder if we're pre-pandemic, we were just used to like going up to anybody we want, hanging out, like, giving them
Right,
a
right, right,
hug or like, and I
right.
wonder if it's because of the lack in hugs that we're not, having those chemical the same number of chemical reactions, as we normally are.
Right. I believe it. I believe it's that human connection. I know a friend of Aunt Nikki's, um, her mom, Aunt Nikki's girlfriend, her mom was in her 80s or something, but she was working every day at a local
Mhm.
supermarket. And then pandemic hit, and of course everybody was in the lockdown. And because of her age, they were concerned, blah, blah, blah. She lived by herself. Her daughter would go visit, but sit outside during pandemic, pre-vaccine. No one knew. You stayed far away. The lady had been isolated for a really long time, during pandemic, like a year or so. And just like you said, she was going downhill. Mentally, she was just not right. And she said to her daughter, I want to go back to work. And her daughter was so frightened. She said, no, I'm calling them up. I need to go back to work. And she went back to work and she was very safe. She wore the mask and she was fine. And the difference in her, how she turned around, because she went out, she was seeing people every day, the friends that she worked with. So you're absolutely right. It makes a difference. That human connection makes a difference.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, so I'm going to try today to bake a little bit. I got, my Valentine's Day is coming up, and I like to make Valentine cookies or Valentine brownies, so it'll keep me busy. Still a lot of snow on the ground, so I'm not going to go out.
Yeah, so quite a bit of snow here too.
Right. Yeah. My leg is getting better, and I certainly don't want to do it. Now, in Italian, we used to say gabbidiolo. Gabbidiolo means fall down, get hurt, so I'm going to stay in because I don't want to do a gabbidiolo.
Oh, a gabbidiolo. Speaking of gabbidiolo, an Italian word. The other day, so the other day we were at Barnes and Noble, and we were looking for some books, and there's a genre of books that more my generation likes. It's called manga or manga, right? And it's a style of book that originated from Japan. It's almost like a comic book, but you read it backwards because they read from right to left rather than left to right. So you read it backwards, right? And it's called manga or manga or whatever you pronounce it. Anyway, I was looking at this section of specific books, and my mom comes over and she goes, "What the heck is manja?" And I was like, "You are the most Italian woman I've ever." She was like, "What? Manja, 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 manja." I was like, "What?
Eat, manja, manja."
I know. I was like, you have ruined the entire genre with that one word, manja.
Eat.
Like, yeah. She was like, "What's manja?" I was like, "Manja."
Yeah. In Italian families, that the first thing when you would go visit, like on Sundays, you would visit your family because no stores were open. Back in my day, there was nothing open, not even a grocery store. So, you spent the day with your family. You might go to the park or go visit grandmom or cousins or something. And we visited a lot. And as soon as you go in the door, they say, "Do you eat?"
Manja,
I remember, and I remember one time going into my aunt's. It was around Christmas, around the holidays. And when I walked in, my family walked in, she said to me, "You ate?" And I looked at her, I said, "No, I'm still 7. Now, they all started to laugh. Now, when she said "you ate," she meant, had I eaten? But my little brain heard the
I'm
number
still 7
8.
and a half. Oh, my God.
She said, "You ate?" I said, "No, I'm still 7. Again, I didn't realize it till, they all started to laugh, and that was not what she meant, So yeah, we're very food based. When you're sad,
we laughed,
when you're sad, you eat. When you're happy, you eat. When you're excited, you eat. I'm trying to get away. That's a very difficult habit to break. It's not good.
No,
because there's always an emotion, right?
There is, yeah. I think that's why, and it like a lot of, or at least a lot of the Italian people that I know, there's always big Dominic, or there's there's we just have a very big culture.
Yeah, we do.
Because we eat a lot.
We eat a lot, like I said, and so I'm trying to change that. But hey, all those years of growing up like that, food is not a reward. Food is substance, that you need to eat, not a reward. So, but it does taste good.
It does taste good. I love myself a piece of pizza. Yeah. People asked about the word of the day. So sort of wrap up on that. The word of the day today is homogeneous.
With an H?
With an H, yeah. Homogeneous.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you know what that means? Well, you're looking at the...
Yeah, it means like of the same or similar kind of nature. So to use it in a sentence, the downtown area has a homogeneous population, which makes implementing programs that target needs a little easier. So it's just like having similar traits, or it could be anything. Anything that's like it's a more fancy way of saying like similar.
Homogenized. When they talk about... Right, but there's a word homogenized that pertains to food. I wonder if that's like a blending. Yeah, look that up. Homogenize.
Homogenize? Maybe that's when like you're blending two foods together.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, like a blending of or coming together. I don't know if it has to do with baking or like
milk. Yeah,
homogenized milk.
It says to make similar or uniform. But it's specifically subjected around milk to a process.
Right, I was just going to say.
The fat and the cream. Yeah, it's pasteurized. The milk is pasteurized and homogenized.
Yes, that's why when you said that, that's what came to my mind. So if you look at a carton of milk, you'll see that right on there, homogenized and pasteurized, right?
Pasteurized and homogenized.
Yeah, you didn't know that. You were drinking.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Now, every time you grab that milk, you're going to say, now this is homogenous.
Now this is homogenous. Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting. Well, we learned a lot from today.
We did.
We should go, and now you know that your milk is homogenous. You know that you should go and hug someone today, get those endorphins moving.
Definitely.
And we translated the entire baby boomer generation.
We did a lot, Dean. Yes.
Yeah, with the straw that breaks my camel's back.
It's I'd hate for those sayings to be lost. I would hope that those sayings would they continued all these years, but it seems like this generation is just making up its own language. Like, I don't remember. Well, I guess we did.
Well, weren't you guys just making up your own language?
Well, yeah, I guess we.
Like, because I'm sure there are words that like you guys kind of added to
each
the
generation.
Dictionary.
Correct. Yeah. When I think about cool and neat, we always just said that's neat. That's neat. That's cool. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, I feel like cool and neat nowadays are seen as like they're very empty compliments. Like if you say something's cool, it just doesn't. It's like, wow, you didn't really try to like. It's like you didn't really try to like care. Yeah, it almost comes off as like you don't care. If you're like, oh, that's cool. So do you like I don't know. It comes off as like, oh, you don't really care. Whereas like if I was like, whoa, that's it. Like, wow, that's really fascinating. Like I feel like people nowadays expect bigger words. You know, they're like if you were like, wow, that's really homogenous. They'd be like, see now I feel like you care. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. I like it.
Everyone's saying let the dogs in.
Oh, let the dog. Oh, it's so cold, Dean Michael.
Yeah, but they have fun. They have fun in the snow. The other thing too is like it's annoying because like now every time they come in, I gotta wipe all their faces down and.
Oh gosh.
Colby likes to. What were you saying?
I heard you talking about the dogs when Colby goes out and he's eating the snow, but it's not always snow. He's finding. Well, my next door neighbor, God bless them, they're so good to me, the neighbors, and they take good care of me. And they've been cleaning off the cars, and they did the driveway and my walkway, the steps. I'm really, really blessed. Well, the one guy next door, Mike, he has a snowblower. So I was talking to his wife, and she said, Diane, I don't know if you saw, but Michael was outside and he was doing the snowblower. She said, and all of a sudden he ran in the house and he was so upset. I said, oh, what happened? She said,
Why?
well, the snowblower, it forces the snow out real quick to move it off the walkway.
Uh-oh.
And
I don't like
and
where this
and
is going.
and it was doing that, but he happened, I don't know if he walked around it or if he turned the snowblower, but the snow blew on him, had blown on him in his face, or if he bent down or what. But the snow was brown. It was
No,
it was not white snow.
no,
No, no,
no,
no. He ran in the
no.
house and he said to Janie, no, I got it on my face. He was screaming.
Oh God.
He couldn't get it off. He was rinsing his mouth out with, well, first she gave him mouthwash. He said, no, give me a drink. Give me an alcohol. I said
Oh.
to Janie, I don't mean to be laughing. I am really sorry. But please tell Michael, because I know he was in the background. I said, please tell Michael, I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. But she's going, yeah, well, it wasn't funny, but he's laughing now, But she said, snow should not be brown.
Yeah, snow should not be brown.
So think about that.
It also shouldn't be, yeah, it shouldn't be shot out of a
face.
machine. Yeah, yeah.
So when you said that, that's what came to mind. Oh my goodness.
That's really
gracious.
important. Let everyone pray for, what's his name, Mike? Pray for
Mike.
Mike. Yeah.
It's a sin. It's terrible. So a lesson to be learned is stay away from snowblowers. Don't.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, someone said that their husband was snow blowing and their kid was standing where all the snow was coming out. And
Right.
apparently the same thing happened.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You gotta watch out, people. Don't stand on the side. Don't stand on where the snow's coming out. That's a dangerous place to be.
I would never think of that. Like a little kid, I'm sure would like that. Oh, here comes the snow.
Yes, no, yes,
and
no.
then all of a sudden, like,
oh no. That's not good.
That's terrible. That thought never entered my mind that could even happen. But evidently it has. Yeah, so stay away from the snow, Dean.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, do you ever remember the saying, stay away from the yellow snow?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you got to stay away from
that.
the brown.
That's universal.
Brown
that's universal. I feel like that won't change. That won't change for
but
a while.
I never heard about the brown snow. No, I didn't. Yeah. I'll tell you, we're very informative on this program.
I know. I think we had a very educational show today.
We covered it all, Dean.
No. All right, everyone. Well, stay away from the yellow snow. Stay away from the brown snow. Hug your family today. And then we will check back in with you guys tomorrow. I'm sure my mom will be live at some point today, doing something.
Yeah, I know she has that conference. Yeah, so I don't know her schedule. I don't know if it's all day that she's needed or what her schedule is.
That's true. That's true. But I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow with some fun stories, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you, Grandma, for joining.
Oh, you're welcome. I haven't seen everybody for a while, so yes.
Yeah. And when is the next Cooking with Di coming up? Do you know?
Actually, I think it's Sunday, but I have to check what we're making. I have to check with Stephanie. I'm just concerned because a lot of times when I go to order things, they're out of it, and I hear a lot of people saying, I went to get this and I went to get that, and they don't have it. So hopefully I'll check with Steph and see what it is that we're making to make sure we have all the supplies.
So if you want to watch some Cooking with Di, make sure, I believe that's just on the supporter page. Yeah.
It is, yes. And it's scheduled for Sunday night.
The Sunday night. All right. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. All right. Bye. Bye.